Hey Glow Getters, it is Flo here from Glow With Flo, a self-care movement skincare brand. I am so honored to be here with you all today because I'm doing something a little different. I am finally 4.5 years in, and I am finally showing you all every single collection that we have. And so I'm so excited, and I should have been doing this a long time ago, but listen, what's in the past is in the past, baby. Let's move on to the future. Okay, so I'm going to take you through why Glow With Flo is a self-care movement skincare brand, and I'm going to show you all of the handmade products that we created, and I'll also show you the products that we have in our store that may not have been handmade by me, but they have still been designed and curated just for you through me. So without further ado, let's get into the skincare, shall we? That's why we're here, right? Okay, y'all, so first things first, we have our Flower Child. Now, this is my girl. This is my girl, Flower Child, okay? So we have the body souffle, which is a body butter. And then we also have our body oil. And then we have our body slushie. So when it comes down to Flower Child, I mainly named this Flower Child simply because of the fact that it has sunflower oil and safflower oil blended into one collection, aka Flower Child, right? However, there is also a deeper meaning, and I want to get into all of those deeper meanings as far as my collections go. Is that okay with you? So when you think of a Flower Child from back in the day, come on, let's go back. Let's go back. Not too much. I know. I'm sorry to all my seasoned folks. But listen here. When you think of a Flower Child, you think of like free. You think of free-spirited. You think of love. You think of kindness. You think of peace, right? And it was so fitting for a Flower Child to be one of my first collections simply because of the fact that it represents self-love, liberation, and inner harmony, right? The goal of Flower Child is simple. It's falling in love with you. All of you, every part of you. Because one, just like flowers, you have your roots. These are things that keep us grounded. These are things that come with us, we were born with, can't really control. These are things that can spread wide or rot, depending on how we take care of it, right? And then we have weeds, things that grow on us that we didn't really ask for. Things that get put on us that we didn't really ask for. You see where I'm going with this? And then the final phase is going to be your flowers. Flower Child. So one, you get to fall in love with every single process of you, the part that people can't see, the roots, the parts that people see but they also judge, the weeds, fall in love with that. Then you also fall in love with your flowers because of the simple fact that this is who I am. So that's the whole becoming her thing. That's the becoming your best self phase. And Flower Child had to have been the first collection that I came out with simply because of the fact that it's you. You taking care of you. Self-care is all about you and pouring into you. So it's only right. It's fitting. Now, mind you, we have Flower Child in 2 different sizes. We have it in a 4-ounce size, which will come in this kind of container, or we have the 8-ounce size, which will come in this container right here. And when it also comes down to Flower Child, I want you to think coconut paradise. I want you to think fruity, and it's almost like the best smelling body souffle I've ever smelled. I don't even know how to explain it. I'm not really good with fragrance profiles. I'm learning that about myself, but we're gonna keep going. I've also had a kid tell me it smells like bubblegum. So ever since, it has been a bubblegum coconut vanilla deliciousness, right? There's not as much vanilla in here as Vanilla Berry or 1111, but Flower Child does have more of a coconut tropical island fruity smell to it. Flower Child is also our bestseller. So if you have not tried this yet, what are you doing? I need you to try it before it sells out again, all right? Now we're gonna go ahead and move on to my boo Pure. This is my Pure collection. This is my first fragrance-free collection of Glow With Flo. So we have our body souffle right here. And then we also have our body slushie, which is gonna be our sugar scrub. And then we have our wonderful body oil right here. Take a peek, take a peek. So this is going to be perfect for sensitive skin. It's extremely gentle. And when you think of Pure, you think of what you see is what you get, right? When you think of Pure, it's nothing added to it. So when it comes down to this collection, specifically the body oil and the body souffle, which is the body butter, you can actually add your own fragrance to this. Meaning you can pour the oil or the souffle in your hand, and then you can add a few drops of your favorite perfume oil or your favorite perfume, and then you can mix it together and apply it over your body as if I added in a fragrance to this collection. Once you add your fragrance to a body oil or a souffle or a body butter, it allows that fragrance to basically stay on you all day long. So if you have sensitive skin, my collections are already good for it, even with the fragrance, but there are some people who cannot do fragrance at all, and I created this collection just for you. So go ahead and check out the Pear collection that we have. It's only available in our 4-ounce size. I'm working on that. Next year, I will have 8-ounce sizes for this Pear and for the next collection that I'm bringing up in a second. So if you have not tried this yet, again, what are you doing? That's the question of the day. Now, on to my favorite. This is my all-time favorite collection here. Flower Child is our best seller, and based on our customers and our glow getters, they love Flower Child, but let me tell you which one I love. Perfect Pear is near and dear to my heart, okay, y'all? Perfect Pear came from the depths of my soul, okay? Perfect Pear is for the lover girl, but sometimes it's like, I'd rather love myself. It's falling in love with you. It's also falling in love with your mate, your soulmate, finding the one. I'm a lover girl until I'm not, but we're gonna talk about that later, okay? I came out with this Perfect Pear collection during Valentine's Day in 2023 or 2024, child. I don't know. One of those. And it has been blowing up ever since. Again, this is going to be one of the products that I have not had an 8-ounce collection in, but the 8-ounce will be on the way in 2026, so don't even worry about it. I wanted to test it out to see these years, to see what people are needing and wanting, and it's giving. I need an 8-ounce, and I need an 8-ounce collection soon. So we have our body oil here. Divine, divine, divine. We also have our body souffle here, and we have our body slushie. Something that makes this body souffle extremely different is I have combined soy butter and I've combined shea butter as my base butters for this souffle. Once you add that combination together, it makes it almost glide on your skin. It's a decadent feel. This is probably one of the best body butters I've ever created here at Glow With Flo. And this body butter does not allow it to be greasy on your skin, so it's a wonderful option as far as getting ready and getting dressed quickly. If you are in a rush, this body souffle will do you justice, okay? Now, when it comes down to the flavor profile, again, it's Perfect Pear. So you are thinking pear deliciousness. I love the Dove Pear deodorant spray, and I was like, wouldn't this be great in some body butter? So I kind of fell in love with the idea of pear, and I tried it, bought a whole lot of fragrances, and this is one of those fragrances that I came out with after having a whole collection. So I was so nervous with this collection because I didn't know if people would fall in love with it as much as I did, and I think it might be top 2. I think it might be top 3 bestsellers in our arsenal. Up next, this is also one of my favorites, but this is going to be a facial care product. So this is my girl Thymeless. This is my girl Thymeless. Check her out. So we have our Thymeless cleansing powder, and then we also have Thymeless all-in-one serum. And this makes a powerful duo, y'all. So I created this because I am not like some type of person who has this 10-step skincare routine. I'm a simple kind of girl. I do a cleanser and I do a serum and I go about my day, right? So I wanted to create something that was really good for sensitive skin, acne prone skin, mature skin, anti-aging. I wanted it to be something that's gentle on the skin and also a little bit exfoliating. And so what I did was I ended up combining 7 herbs along with a cleansing agent, which is sodium cocoa isothianate, which is SCI powder. I don't know how I got to say that right. I think I said it right, but ooh. And kaolin clay and xanthan gum. Xanthan gum is in here to basically give it that little slip. And Kaolin clay is in here for a great base for sensitive skin and clearing your skin as well. So I've used herbs in here like green tea and hibiscus to help with sensitive skin, to help you with nourishing the skin and hydrating the skin. But the powerhouse is all in the thyme, moringa, and tulsi. Now, this is called Thymeless because of the herb thyme. And so thyme is actually a natural alternative to benzoyl peroxide. And benzoyl peroxide is good for acne prone skin, but it also dries our skin out. And so this is just a natural alternative to that. It does not dry your skin out. It actually hydrates your skin. This serum is also considered some type of liquid gold because of the simple fact that it is mixed with argan oil, jojoba oil, and meadowfoam seed oil. Those are 3 lightweight oils that are perfect for your skin and they do not clog your pores. I made sure I was very intentional with putting those oils together because of the simple fact that, one, argan oil blends in with our skin very well. Jojoba oil matches our sebum, which is the thing responsible for our oil production in our skin. So basically in our T-zone area, if you produce a lot of oil, jojoba oil can send a message to your sebum production and say, you know what, we made enough oil today, because it kind of tricks your body into thinking that it's producing sebum, which is just jojoba oil. And meadowfoam is also a lightweight oil, which is perfect for the skin as well. And all of these help to nourish and hydrate the skin and penetrate the skin on a deeper level. And I also infuse sunflower oil with thyme, moringa, and tulsi as well. And this is good for the anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, anti-aging, antibacterial. It also gives you a nice little exfoliant while healing, cleansing, and nourishing the skin. I wanted this to be an all-in-one because there are people who don't want to have a 10-step routine. So I wanted to do something simple for the people who just want to get up and go. Because basically, Glow With Flo was designed for the women who felt like they did not have enough time to practice self-care. The only time we get to ourselves, a lot of that time is in the shower. So why not make that routine simple yet effective? So this cleansing powder, you can actually use this in the shower. So when your hands are wet, you add a few drops to your hand, you mix it in your hand, it foams just like a regular cleanser, and then you massage it on your face to make it even better. Once you massage it on your face, you can leave it wash up and rinse your face last. And that's going to help penetrate your skin a little deeper. Also give you a nice little exfoliant again to buff out that dead skin that we have on our face and leave you with a glow, okay? And another reason why I call this timeless is simply because self-care, skincare, and self-love are never going to go out of style and it'll never get old. So if you do not have a skincare routine, using something as simple as our Timeless Duo is going to be a perfect addition to your skincare routine because it's easy and effective. Y'all already know what I'm about to ask. If you don't have Timeless, say it with me.
Then what are you doing?
All right, moving on. Next up, we have Pear, and this is going to also be a skincare collection. So we have these 2 items right here. When it comes down to my Pear collection, there is a quote in Save the Last Dance, and she said, "I will lay all your ish bare. I will lay it out. I'll lay it out." That's what she said. I will lay all your ish bare, right? Your S-H-I-T. But bare means vulnerability. Bare means naked. Bare means transparency. When you think of the word bare, bare means naked. Nothing else is bare. Bare means I'm laying it all out, right? And when you think of naked, you think of vulnerability. You think of transparency because this is who I am. This is what you get. Just like Pear, what you see is what you get. So I wanted to create a collection that what you see is what you get. So that's why you have my organic shea butter. And then you also have my Pear bentonite clay. And this is 100% Pear bentonite clay. And when it comes down to my shea butter, I currently mix it with apricot kernel oil to help whip it to make it a fluffier consistency. But these items were chosen for Pear because the shea butter is a powerhouse by itself. But when I mixed it with the other ingredients, that's what makes it a body souffle. But there are a lot of people who just simply want basic shea butter. And that is why I created this. Because what you see, again, is what you get. When it comes down to this Pear bentonite clay, now this one, Pear bentonite clay gets busy, okay? So this clay can be used for a face mask, and it can be used for an acne treatment, an overnight acne treatment, and this can also be used for a hair detox mask. So in order for this to be the most effective, I mix this with apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar penetrates this deeper and better than water does. So basically it foams and you get this nice thick mask consistency, and you can put it on your face and simultaneously put it on your hair as a great detox and cleanser to your scalp. When it comes down to this is a great detox for your face, as far as if you are having breakouts, this is what you use. If you are experiencing an allergic reaction, not during the moment, but if the allergic reaction left you with tiny red bumps or something like that, maybe a couple days later, this is something you use to detox your skin, to draw out those impurities and to basically give you a clean slate. I do plan on launching way more than this. So when you think of Pear, think of 100% argan oil. Think of kaolin clay or French green clay or some other clay as a face mask as well. Think of those basic things and basic ingredients that you love. And let me know what your favorite ingredients are, and let's see if I can add it to my collection, okay? So up next, we have our first masculine fragrance in collection, which is black tie. And this is a collection that is near and dear to me because I named this collection after my nephew, our firstborn child in our Smith family. And when I first started creating this collection, my sister said, this smells like a man baby. And I was like, okay. Whatever that means, right? So basically we have our body oil, we have our body slushie, and then we also have our body souffle. So when it comes down to the collection, this collection is literally the same collection as our flower child. It just has a different fragrance. This black tie fragrance is a subtle masculine fragrance that smells like woodsy. It's like a very subtle yet strong fragrance. I did not want to add too much fragrance in here when it comes down to the masculine fragrance, because I know some men really love to put on their own cologne, and sometimes they don't want it masking with or messing around with the items that they put on, especially if they want to put it on their face. I didn't want to add too much fragrance to that. But for another collection, I will try to do a better job with adding more fragrance for the ones who love to smell something good when they put it on every single time instead of mixing with their cologne. Again, black tie is our first masculine collection. And just to note, just because I say masculine, it does not mean women don't sell this product out quicker than the men. They actually love this product, and I love this product. One, because I want my future husband to smell like this, okay? So husband, if you ain't got black tie, tell me why, okay? Up next is Vanilla Berry. Vanilla Berry is actually my first collection with soy butter in it. So this is going to be my vanilla berry oil. This is going to be my vanilla berry souffle. And this is going to be my vanilla berry slushie. So when it comes down to this souffle in particular, this is the first souffle that I've created with soy butter. And soy butter is soybean oil turned into a body butter. And this also has avocado oil in it. And avocado oil is great for extremely dry skin. So this is going to be one of the thickest formulations that we have for dry skin. And it also, because of the soy butter, soaks right into your skin and it doesn't leave a greasy feel. So that's one of the reasons why I created a soy butter collection, because of the fact that it does not leave that greasy feel. And it smells just like it says, vanilla and berry. It is more fruitier than vanilla-ish, but this is also, again, a very subtle fragrance that if you don't like berries and you don't like vanilla, this may not suit you. But if you love the combination, this might actually be one of your favorites. I believe this is our second collection that is our top selling collection. So again, this is vanilla berry, and this is going to be the purple label. Really cute, really good, and does exactly what it needs to do. Last but not least, in our skincare body care collection series, we actually have 1111 Make a Wish, y'all. I came up with 1111 simply because everybody keeps looking at the clock and they always say 1111 make a wish. Okay. I I actually came out with this on my birthday 3 years ago, and this collection has actually been one that is also near and dear to my heart. I know all of these are near and dear to my heart because I'm Flo of Glow With Flo. Are you serious? But this is the second collection that I created with soy butter in it. So this is our body oil, this is our body souffle, and then this is going to be our body slushie. This body souffle differs from the vanilla berry body souffle because this one actually has coconut oil in it. This makes it a luxurious feel. It's very fluffy. Soy butter is a different consistency than shea butter. It is again a softer consistency and a fluffier consistency than shea butter is. Shea butter is more dense, and this is more a lighter consistency. Again, as soon as you put on the soy butter, it melts into the skin and it does not leave any greasy feel on the skin. One of the reasons why I created this collection, because vanilla berry was doing so well, I wanted to see what soy butter and coconut oil do together. And it has been a wonderful combination. As far as the fragrance, think buttercream, think birthday cake. It smells like you supposed to be blowing out candles, okay? So again, if you don't have 11/11, if you're not trying to make a wish, what are you doing, okay? Come on now, you gotta be like Ray J. If I had one wish, it will be 11/11. As a matter of fact, it might be the entire collection. If I had one wish, it will also be for you to purchase all of these products. But anywho, so as I'm wrapping this series up of sharing my body care and skincare products, I just shared 8 collections with you all and gave you the backstory of why I created every single product. I love my products. I love creating the products, and I also love using the products. I am not one who just goes around creating stuff and then not use it. I love every single product that I created, because if I don't love it, it's not going to be sold. On my website, I do have something called Flo's Favorites, and based on this video, I think y'all have an idea. So we got the Perfect Pear, we got the Flower Child, and then we also have the Thymeless, and then we have the Pure when we want to add in our own fragrance, and X, Y, and Z. Again, thank you all for watching. Let me know below if you have already tried Glow With Flo's products. Let me know which one's your favorite, and also tell me which products are you getting next. I love y'all so much, and I appreciate you all for carrying Glow With Flo for 4.5 years, praying for many more years, and I pray that this Black Friday season is the best season yet. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.